Microsoft surveyed 20,000 AI users and analyzed trillions of Microsoft 365 signals. The finding is blunt. Workers are ready for AI agents. Companies are not. That conclusion comes from the 2026 Microsoft Work Trend Index, a study tracking behavioral data across 10 countries to map exactly how people interact with these tools. The data reveals a clear technological transition, moving past the era of the passive chatbot. Now, employees are working with active agents, software capable of taking a complex prompt and executing it step by step in the background. When software takes over routine execution, the nature of human work changes. The daily focus moves away from generating a first draft and recenters on setting the direction, applying critical judgment, and taking responsibility for the final outcome. This chart reveals the transformation paradox. A supportive organizational environment accounts for twice the AI impact of individual employee effort. Capable employees ready to delegate hit a wall if evaluated on manual output. Legacy structures actively suppress that talent. Workers feel an intense pressure to adapt, yet they report that it feels safer to hit current quotas the old way rather than risk redesigning workflows and missing a target. The true challenge of scaling these tools has moved far beyond simple technology adoption. It requires complex organizational engineering. To see how this plays out in practice, let's look at two organizations facing the exact same technological shift. Company A drops AI onto their existing org chart, expecting productivity while leaving workflows the same. Localized wins stay disconnected, eventually fizzling out. Meanwhile, Company B, the frontier firm, rebuilds its operating model, deliberately interlocking human decisions with automated execution. They do this by mapping their work against four distinct patterns of collaboration: the author, the editor, the director, and the orchestrator. The first two patterns are where most companies start. The author uses AI as a basic assistant to write a line of code or generate a chart. The editor steps up slightly, setting the intent and letting the AI create a first draft for manual review. The frontier firm pushes further. The director creates a specific prompt and hands off entire multi-step tasks for the agent to execute. The orchestrator designs a system where multiple agents run in parallel, flagging exceptions and sending escalations up to a human. As an organization matures towards the orchestrator level, human involvement changes shape. The daily focus shifts from manual execution to designing the system parameters and evaluating the quality of the outcomes. Letting autonomous software run parallel tasks across a business introduces high stakes. Managers must build specific mechanical infrastructure to ensure those workflows remain reliable. The first rule of scale is explicit approval loops. High-stakes workflows must include a hard stop at a manual review gate. Because agents inevitably generate bad outputs at volume, anomalies must be instantly flagged and routed into a segregated quarantine protocol, demanding human override. Operators must trace every step of their value chain, identifying where an agent saves execution time and carefully weighing that against the new operational risk it introduces. When a company successfully architects and governs these workflows, capturing the resulting data into their standard procedures, they generate what researchers call owned intelligence. Because it is built on the firm's unique data and customized workflows, owned intelligence becomes a compounding institutional asset. It is something a competitor cannot simply buy off the shelf. As clear as these findings are, any serious operator must apply a reality check to the source material. Microsoft authored this intelligence report. They are also a primary vendor selling the very Copilot software that is being analyzed within it. The Work Trend Index offers a useful, empirically backed framework, but it is inherently vendor-aligned. Smart leaders will use it as a blueprint, adapting these collaboration patterns to the realities of their own tech stacks. The macro stakes for business leadership are clarifying rapidly. Access to generative models and software agents is commoditizing, leveling the technological playing field for everyone. The real AI advantage lives in the redesign of the work itself.